We're good.
Ready? Okay, so as we mentioned the details earlier, we don't have any real updates to give you. I'm working very hard to get those. But what I'd like to do right now is turn over some of this dialogue to Sergeant Grady Thigpen. He is also PIO for the department as well as the Community Relations Officer, Sergeant. And what I'd like for him to do is kind of just discuss law enforcement in general and the dangers that we face every day.
Good afternoon. Sergeant Grady Thigpen with the Huntsville Police Department. I'm Assistant Public Information Officer. The law enforcement in a whole nationwide has been faced with these dangers on a daily basis. We try to apprehend criminals that are at bay, and we're trying our best to do this on a daily basis to continue to keep our communities and our families safe. It's a very dangerous job, and we always realize this every day we go to work. Safeties that we're faced with, we continue to have to stay physically fit and stay on top of our game as a law enforcement official. We're continually striving to take the criminal element out of our communities, and by doing that we insert ourselves into some more dangerous situations that many people do not want to face. But we have to do that as law enforcement officials. I'd like to turn it over. If you guys have any questions to ask me, feel free. Yes, sir. It was in 2007. It was a very emotional year for me. I was graduating the academy. So it's like, again, it's something that we face with. It touches everybody's families, nationwide. So again, anytime that something of this magnitude takes place, it's very emotional for all of us. So we just continue to ask for your support, your prayers, and stand behind us.
All right.
Any further questions?
I guess if you might talk a little bit about as far as detail of the STAC team itself, is that typically an assignment for anyone who's not familiar? Is that an assignment that an officer signs up for, knowing that in all likelihood you're going to encounter some potentially very violent?
To answer your question, nationwide there's counterintelligence units, narcotics units, and things along that line. But in general, law enforcement as a whole is still faced with any kind of drug activity. We may stop a vehicle and coming into contact with someone who has, got concealing drugs, contraband on their persons. So, that's something nationwide that we're faced with regardless.
Are you able to say anything more about the officer's current condition as of right now?
As of right now, that we know he is in critical condition.
Can you talk at all about, too, I know they were, trying to stop this vehicle with somebody known to them. Can y'all tell us anything about, was there actually anything found? Was somebody they had a warrant? Or can you kind of give us just a little more information about what was sort of going on there?
From what we gather, it was a drug investigation. But, until these leads and stuff trying to kind of come together, and we continually investigate the scene.
Lieutenant Johnson said that the individual was known to officers. What was the nature of those previous interactions?
Unsure at this time. Not really sure what all has led up to that in that investigation.
Chris, let me go ahead and add, when I said that, that's information coming from investigators and officers on the scene who gave that as a general statement. So they did not send me a list of contacts with this individual. They didn't send me a list of arrests or anything, but we can confirm this was a known individual to our STAC team, and this was prior to the stop an ongoing drug investigation. Right now, just give us some more time. This will be the last update we give right here. Here within the hour, we can give another update at the North Precinct, but I don't have any more detailed information on the investigation itself. itself. We have crime scene units on the scene. We have CID, major crime investigators, interviewing this individual. We have supervisors across the entire department in different units communicating. So until I can gather all that information, it's going to just give us a little time when we get you some details on that, more on the stop.
All right, good. You said that you're going to do the next update of the weekly scenes.
Let me talk with you. Okay.